Hi there, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're gonna be talking about symptoms and how burnout feels. So let's get right into the video. So I talked about some of the symptoms in my introductory video about getting to know burnout, but in this video I'm gonna be talking more about specific symptoms and what burnout feels like. So burnout is a state of physical, spiritual, emotional and mental exhaustion. It can affect multiple areas of our life. It can affect our physical health, our relationship, our emotional health, our spiritual well-being and other aspects of our life. So based on that, based on what burnout can cause, can also influence what symptoms do we experience. Symptoms can range from physical symptoms to emotional, mental, spiritual, and also other aspects of our health and well-being. So symptoms of burnout also depend on the stage of burnout. If you are feeling on the edge and you're just stressed, you're not burnt out yet, those symptoms are more connected to being stressed out, like anxiety, panic attacks, maybe some lack of energy, lack of mental clarity, lack of focus. Whereas if you're in the late stage of burnout, you experience more of symptoms like fatigue and tiredness that don't go away just with sleep, anxiety, depression, you can't focus, you can't concentrate, you have problems with sleep, you have a lot of anxiety, depression. So the symptoms of burnout can also depend based on type of burnout. If you experience physical burnout, you experience more of symptoms correlated to your physical health. If you experience mental burnout, you experience more symptoms connected to your mental health, problems with concentration, problems with anxiety, lack of focus, brain fog. Whereas, for example, emotional burnout can feel like you don't have emotion or you can't process and feel things as you would normally do. So some of the general symptoms of burnout can include fatigue, poor recovery, poor energy, sleep problems, problems with concentration, mental health issues, maybe sometimes heart palpitation, also low motivation and lack of drive, problems with concentration and brain fog, also decreased satisfaction, lack of passion and purpose, lack of joy, lack of community and lack of general happiness and general well-being. So in my opinion, what makes burnout very challenging is that combination of physical and emotional and mental symptoms. The problems with physical health are connected with problems with emotional health. This makes it very difficult to deal with burnout and also makes it difficult to recover, because you lack physical energy to push through and you also lack the mental stamina and mental energy to make you feel better and make you recover. So if you want to recover from burnout, we must work on both sides. We must work on physical side of things and on the mental and emotional side of our well-being. So what does burnout feel like? Well, to be honest, burnout sucks a bit, because you feel like your best self has been taken away. You either don't have the physical energy and also you lack the motivation and drive to keep going. You feel like something has happened to you and that you're not the same anymore. So when you first burn out, you don't know if burnout is real or it's all in your head. You don't know if you're gonna ever recover from burnout and if you're ever gonna be healthy again, normal again. There are also a lot of mood swings. You feel good and then you feel bad. In the morning, usually you can't get up out of bed and it takes you a lot of time to get fully moving. In the afternoon, you usually have a crash and then you don't feel good for a couple of hours, and then usually at night you have this huge spike of energy and you can't go to sleep. And then this cycle kind of repeats the next day. With burnout you also might experience a lot of blood sugar irregulations. Your blood sugar might spike and go up and down. This can make very hard to eat normally. It can cause a lot of fatigue, a lot of brain fog, and also a lot of sugar cravings. One of the most common symptom of burnout is also decreased energy levels and decreased what I call energy budget. Energy budget is like a bank account of amount of energy that you have. So if and when you burn out, this amount of energy is decreased. So you have to pay attention and be mindful of how much energy you spend in a day, because your amount of energy is decreased. With burnout also your recovery is decreased, so you have to be mindful not to push your body too much, not to overtrain, because it make you very tough for your body to recover. And if you push your body too much and your recovery is compromised, over time you won't recover and your burnout will get worse. As mentioned earlier, at night most of the time you have these racing thoughts and you can't fall asleep, and when your sleep is poor and your sleep is low quality, it makes you very hard to recover from burnout and come out of that exhausted state. Burnout also affects mental side of things. So with burnout our concentration is decreased, we can't concentrate, we often experience brain fog, we can't concentrate for a long time, we have difficulties in doing mental work. Burnout can also cause some of mental health problems. For example, fear is very common. With burnout you are afraid that what is happening to you, you're afraid that you might never recover and that you will never be fully healthy again and normal again. You might also experience a lot of anxiety regarding the future, the present moment, how you're gonna recover, how long will it take you to be fully healthy again. And you may also fall in that depressive state, which is like, you know, what's the point of the life, why did the burnout occur to me, why did it happen to me. But at the same time, when and if we experience these emotional states, it's important to realize that these are just emotional states, you know, that these are thoughts and emotions are like clouds, they come and go. So we just have to be mindful, we have to be patient. But at that time when that emotion and feelings come up, we shouldn't be so hard on ourselves, we should be supportive and we should be encouraging to ourselves that this is gonna pass and that it's gonna be all okay. So if you find yourself in that burnt out state, just remember that it's gonna be all okay. Even though it doesn't feel like and doesn't seem like it's gonna ever be okay, it's gonna be okay. Just you have to be mindful that it will take some time to fully recover. You first have to figure out what were some of the causes why you burnt out, and then you have to start working on those things. I'm gonna be talking more about what are the causes, what are the reasons behind burnout, and how we can prevent burnout and recover from it in the future videos. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my insights of burnout. If you like this video, please leave a comment below, like and subscribe. In the meantime, also check my blog, Conquering Burnout. Follow me on social media for inspiration about burnout awareness, prevention and recovery. And until next time, ciao!